Hey guys, I'm here in our classroom. So we are going to be talking about sales tax again today. Just a little quick review from what we did last week. So this will be a very short video, and then tomorrow we'll review income tax. And then after that, we're going to start talking about assets and liabilities and net worth. And then we'll get into coupons, rebates, incentives, and things like that. So today, again, is just a review on sales tax. So let's review how we take a percentage and convert it into a decimal so that we can figure out what the sales tax is. So here we go. So if I tell you that something is 9%, I'm going to move it in a little closer. Okay. So we have 9%. Remember, there's an imaginary decimal right here. And in order to create a decimal that we can then plug into an equation, because we don't use the percentage, we use the decimal that represents that percentage. We have to take this decimal and we move it 2 places to the left. And remember, what did I say last week about that missing, that empty space? What likes to fill it and come to the party? A 0 does. So we're going to put the 0 there. It's now coming to the party. It always likes to fill that empty space, remember? So we talked about that last week. So 9%, when we put it in an equation or when we're using it in a formula, we are going to use it as 0.09. Okay? Just a quick review on that. All right. So now with sales tax, remember, you take whatever the percentage is, you convert it to its decimal form. Okay, let's write it down in case we forgot from last week. So we have our sales tax. So the first thing we've got to do is we convert our sales tax percentage to its decimal form. Okay, we convert it to its decimal form. And then the second thing we do, is we multiply it, the decimal form, of the percentage by the given price. Okay? So that's the second thing we do. So we multiply the decimal form of the percentage by the given price. Alrighty? So that's the second thing we do. All right. So if I stick with 9%, hang on just a second. I need to get my eraser. All right. So let's say that you went to the store and you spent $12.56 at the store, and the tax rate is 8.2%. Okay, so you went to the store, you paid $12.56, or you spent $12.56, and the tax rate is 8.2%. So here's my question. Question 1. How much will you pay in taxes? That's my first question. Okay, how much will you pay in taxes? Now, second question is, how much will your final bill be? Okay, so those are my two questions that I'm asking you today. So, again, we have to change this 8.2% into its decimal form. That's the very first thing we have to do. So we're going to take this and we're going to say 1, 2. We're going to fill in that 0. So my decimal form is 0.082. Now the second step is to multiply this. I'm going to multiply it by what I spent. Okay, so my given price. So that's the second thing that I'm going to do. I like being here because I can roll you down. So I'm going to take the 12.56 and I'm going to multiply it by 0.082. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12. Drop your 2, carry your 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus the 1 is 11. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. Oh, what did Miss Long forget to do before we started? How many digits do we have here? We have 2 digits here. How many digits do we have here? We have 3. So in the end, what are we going to have? 5. All right, now we can continue. Placeholder, whatever you use. Remember, Miss Long uses an X. Y'all can use a 0. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm done with those. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 4 is 44. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Now, do I need to worry about all those zeros? No. I can go ahead and add from here. I'm going to take care of those zeros because I know I have 5 right here. So now I got to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, when you're doing this, you need to round to the nearest cent. So these are the two numbers you're looking at. Okay? This is the number that could possibly change. This is the number that's going to make it change. So remember, if this number is 5 or more, add 1 more. 4 or less, don't you mess. Okay? So 5 or more, add 1 more. 4 or less, don't you mess. So 9 is bigger than 5. So that means I'm going to add 1 more to this. So that's going to be 1.03. So that means my taxes, I'm going to pay $1.03 in taxes. Now, how much will my final bill be? Well, that's your third step over here, which I'll just roll you back down. Whee! Okay, your third step is you add the taxes calculated to the given price to find total. Okay, so that's the last thing that we're going to do. So I'm going to take the $12.56 and I'm going to add the 103. Now remember, when you're adding decimals, we have to make sure we line up our decimals. They should be in a straight line. So I'm going to bring that decimal straight down. 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus nothing is 1. So my final price that I will pay for those groceries is $13.59. Okay? So that's just a reminder of what we did last week. So now you have your classwork. There is a Loom video that you need to watch first before you do your classwork. Okay, then you'll do your classwork in Go Formative, and then you'll have your MOL, which is also in Go Formative this time. But your MOL should be last. All right, so today you're reviewing sales tax. Tomorrow you're reviewing income tax, and then we will start some new material. So get your work completed, do your very, very best, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.